up, Sauce Gang, and welcome back to the channel. Hot Sauce Pizza with a hilarious reaction for you because our favorite group of animated storytellers, SockStudios, is back with a brand new video, Sports. Now, I am beyond hype for this because every video they come out with, I feel like gets funnier and funnier. So I'm ready to laugh. I hope you guys are too. But before we jump into this, why don't you show SockStudios some love by subscribing to their channel. And if you enjoy my reaction, smash that subscribe button because it greatly helps. But enough talking, let's get to reacting and roll that bomb-ass intro.
Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Hot Sauce Beats is finally here. Eat, sleep, make beats. Eat, sleep, make beats.
Hot Sauce Beats. Woo, woo. Oh, I'm ready to laugh.
Today we're going to be telling our craziest stories about our favorite sports. For example, why I like kicking soccer balls at unintended children.
It's football.
The main sport I play.
That's
is
messed
tennis.
up.
What are you laughing?
Out of every sport you could have chosen, you chose tennis.
What do you mean I chose? I was a child. I
Tennis
was
chose
forced to,
him.
Man. Yeah, what do you think? I made any life decisions when I was under 18? No. We're not talking about the Wii tennis.
Tennis
you know,
chose
the little
him.
Wii tennis thing where you go and then you
Wii
accidentally
tennis is
throw it
amazing.
into the TV.
It's basically Wii tennis, real life tennis.
The thing about tennis, the biggest problem about it is the cheaters.
How do you cheat in tennis?
There's cheaters in tennis?
Unless you
How do you cheat at tennis? I've never thought of that.
play pro money matches, there's no referee in tennis. That means that you make your own calls on what is in and what is out.
Question,
That's what
I
he
have
means by
question.
cheating.
If I go to the enemy's side of the court, beat him up, go back to my side, and serve, do I win?
That is
Yeah.
allowed. But okay, if you don't understand tennis, okay, your goal is to hit the ball back over the net, you know, like back and forth, but you have to hit it in between the line. If you go outside the lines, the ball is called out. If I hit
It's
a ball
against
over
you.
the net, it is up to my opponent to call whether or not the ball is in or out, okay? You see the problem with this. So Michael, my opponent, and I are having a competitive rally, all right? Back and forth, all right? Bang, bang, bang. The thing about Michael, he's like a seed in this tournament. That means he's like higher ranked than me. Like he's the top dog, all right? There's a lot of pressure when you're like a seed because you're expected to win because in rankings, you are the better player. Even though this guy was a seed, all right, I was going toe to toe with Michael. I was eating those toes up. I was making him
I was
sweat.
eating those
He was
toes.
going like 10, 20, 30 shots, which is like crazy long for just one tennis point. But you see, that's too long for me because I'm lazy. I want to finish Michael off. The ball came to my side, and I
Sus.
just shot that ball right down the line. Michael didn't even touch it, all right? It went right past him, you know? And I walked off like in the movies, you know, when they have explosions behind you, like, you know, I just walked away.
Yeah, but instead of an explosion, it's just a ball.
And this is what I hear. Ow.
Out! Turns around in shock, glasses falls off.
I'm like, huh? I turn around, I see Michael, like, he has like a dumb little finger in the air, and I said, like, what did you say? And he said, the ball was out. The point that I earned rightfully was just taken away from me. The ball was clearly in, and he just decided, nah, I'm just gonna call it out. Now I have three options because there's no referee. I can either run him over with my car, fly a plane into his
Option
grandma's
one.
house, or move on.
Whoa! Why are you making
Option
fun of
one.
this?
I dealt with cheaters before. Back when I was just a tiny little Shocks, okay? Someone cheated and I didn't know what to do. I ended up just losing the match and then complaining to my parents. Pathetic. But this is not what I did this time. On the next point, right when Michael hit the ball in the middle of the court, right in the middle, clearly in, I stood there, unfazed. And I caught the ball with my hands and I said, out.
Wow, you showed him.
The look Michael gave me is as if I just put a plane into his grandma's house.
Why do we keep talking about planes, man?
Moving on, we started arguing, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, we fought for the next couple minutes. All that matters is that I ended up winning the match, and Michael had to go to the funeral because I did actually put a plane in
Good
his grandma's house.
job.
But isn't
Let's
tennis
go.
just volleyball with a racket and a smaller ball?
You know what, Meme God, you play a better sport?
No.
Okay.
Why did you pick
like,
on
enough,
me?
enough. Stop
I'm
talking,
the
stop
athletic one
talking.
in this group over here. My name is literally Fat Meme God.
What do you mean? Don't you run?
My name is Fat Meme God.
Okay.
Well, I'm not.
Don't you run? Bro, my name is Fat Meme God. Do you think I would have got the name Fat if I ran?
Fat, because I played a ton of sports growing up. I was home to a white family, you know, with 2 dogs, you know, loving husband and wife. So
Why'd you have to throw the word white in there? I don't
Yeah,
understand.
I don't get that either. Why are we painting a race in this family?
It is way better than stick and ball. I can assure you that because the ball in it is called a shuttlecock.
Okay, how
It really is, by the way, if you've never played badminton, it's called shuttlecock.
Whenever I was playing badminton, this was around my middle school era. I was a bit younger, you know, 13, 14. And so I was really skinny. I was frail. I was kind of chubby too, all 3 at the same time.
How was that pose impressive?
All 3.
What body type do you have? That's
He had all of them. He picked every option.
I was
Custom.
Every option.
Everything.
I'm all the
in
body
middle school,
types.
You know you have recess, right? Recess is always after lunch. If you have it before lunch, you're a loser. So whenever we went out for recess, we would have this basketball court, and then to the right, we would have kind
I
of like
played
a sandy
tons of
beach
basketball
area.
growing up. That was my favorite
Your
sport.
school was next to the beach?
Kinda. We had a little pond. We're like, we're getting kind of bored here. I don't really want to play with this stupid outside ball anymore. Balls suck. You know, there's no equipment. Everyone here is really mad because it's hot outside. We were very, very smart middle schoolers. We go up to the principal. We're like, hey man, we're getting kind of bored here. What other games can we play? And he was like, well, you know, we can always go to the field and play kickball. I was like, kickball's ass.
Kickball was the bomb. I love kickball.
Gym. We can use that during recess. He was like, yeah. We asked him to order us badminton equipment. 30-minute delivery, Amazon Prime, same day delivery. He was the GOAT. And so we get badminton equipment, right? This sparks a huge interest in our school because it's a new sport no one's ever seen before.
I would be very interested.
We love playing with the shuttlecocks. No further elaboration on it. Basically, we get all this new equipment in. Everyone's really excited to play. And then we realized that you can't play badminton without a net. So we didn't have any nets to play badminton with.
What?
We would walk around, you know, just flinging it up and down, kind of like juggling.
Playing with the
shuttlecocks.
shuttlecocks.
Juggling with the shuttlecock.
This is really out of context right now.
A week goes by, you know, everyone's still very interested in the school. Is like, you know what? I think they deserve, you know, a net to play with. And so they order volleyball nets. And so we used to play badminton with these volleyball nets. And every single time I was up to go, I was like the best kid in school. As you know, we get our equipment and we start playing with the volleyball net. We actually start having tournaments. And our school is actually really, really good at badminton. Since we were a Mandarin school, we had a big Asian.
What?
Our team is very, very highly populated of Asians. I'm like one of the only white boys on the team. No one likes me, but I'm really good at it. So people are like, you know, as I, you know, climb the ranks of white boy playing badminton, boom, beat one person, boom.
Go, white boy, go.
Just like that?
Go, white boy, go.
He's just hitting people instead. Not even hitting the shuttlecock. He's just beating up people at this point.
My coach is like, oh man, you're really good. We're gonna put you up against the best player we have. He was challenger, dude. It's a very, very, very close game. Each serve is done with insane precision and speed. I have to run around the entire court. It finally gets down to the last point. He slips and he falls and he hurts himself. I'm basically sitting there and I'm kind of sad because, you know, he is my teammate, you know, but I am also trying to beat him. So I can't show any remorse.
So you broke his knees.
I broke his knees.
You stole his liver.
The win!
He's here to win.
And after
W!
his little scuffle of him, you know, hurting himself and him basically resigning, you know, we shook hands. But then later
you're the
on,
top dog.
I went over, they gave me very nice food.
So no more of
So
the
you-
I
story.
want to sign up for it.
Top dog on campus.
You gotta make sure the gymnasium floor is freshly waxed so that your opponent slips and falls and breaks their neck so you can win the game.
Didn't you
Fighting
used to
down.
play soccer? Oof.
Yeah, so actually that was another sport I played.
You got a better sport, maybe, God?
No. I want to roast soccer for our football, as they call it. That's what they call it, right? Okay, for half of the time in soccer, it's just a ball being kicked from one place to the other. Like, imagine being a commentator for a soccer game. Oh, here's Neymar kicking the ball for the 80th time. Like, he's been kicking for the entire game. Oh, here comes LeBron, intercepts for the 96th time.
LeBron,
It's been 85 minutes, and not a single goal has been scored yet. 0-0, like, Sock's body count. Looks like we're gonna go into halftime. Let's go back to
Well, this
the
combined
game.
sports. Oh, and then
What
comes in Tom
civilization will
Brady.
look like if
Tom
Neymar was
Brady
a
comes in and scores the goal.
You know?
Imagine spending an hour of your life to not see a single goal being scored, and then going on Twitter like, guys, that was the most intense soccer match I've ever seen.
He was the one person not chosen on the team.
You know, and soccer isn't even inclusive. Like, what if you don't have legs?
What?
Do you want me to tell you about a real bad sport, right?
Juicy sport is brushing his teeth. Like, can we just pause?
Dude, that's really hard on the wrist. Dude,
When Juicy brushes his teeth, his toothbrush bleeds.
Oh my god.
my favorite sport is chess.
You can't say your
I do
favorite
love
sport.
chess. Chess is awesome.
You
What are you talking
suck at
about?
chess.
Why
I
not
beat
expose
this man
me?
in 4 moves. I have this on camera, bro. I have this on footage, 4K. I'm putting it here. Everyone sees this now.
I'm going to talk about a real man sport, and that is football. When I was 12 years old, right, I was playing football with my cousin, and we were playing in a little football court ground. I plant the football on the concrete ground, right, and my cousin is in goal, preparing with his massive gloves, and I stepped back, and I took a huge run up, right, with my legs speeding towards the football at Mark 6.
And then
I get to the ball, I boot it up in the air.
Did it?
Bro.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Stop it. What do you think it means?
With full force, I literally hurdled up in the air over the goal and over the fence. I completely missed, right? But what I need to mention is that we was next to a kids' playground.
Not children.
As the ball was up in the air, it comes storming back down.
In
It
a
was a
kid's
dad
face.
with his kid, right? So this dad was looking up the slide at his child coming down in the park down a slide, right? And this certain man had a cap on his head, right? And the ball comes launching down towards his head, and it literally slams on top of his head. And the guy literally jumps up and he freaks out and he checks left and right, and he's like questioning life, like where his hat just despawned to, and he had no idea.
Where'd
The
my hat
ball came and
despawn
smacked
to?
on top of his head and didn't even hit his head. It hit his cap straight off his head.
Only thing you like about football is
I was
nothing
just-
to do with the game.
Who has a better favorite sport?
Before I tell my story, I gotta tell you to subscribe, okay? Since
Smash
I was
that
like
subscribe
7,
button.
I did something called dirt bike riding, right? My little dirt bike. One day there was a race, a special race. I've been thinking about this race a week before. In this race, there was a special jump, a really special jump. 'Cause this is like the most dangerous jump I have ever seen in my life. The jump goes like this, whoosh, and it goes like that, and then it goes like that. And over here,
Juicy's teeth.
there is a 90-degree corner that goes over there. So you have to do is go all the way over
crazy.
here. You go, and you hit it here. Boom! You're dead. Over. If you jump too high, then there's a 90-degree corner over here. Over here, there's a mountain that goes down like this. So you literally fall down a mountain if you go too far. But if you don't go far enough, then you crash here and die. So the day I was gonna do the race, I was ready. I dreamed about this jump, okay?
My
Till
whole
the day
life.
came. The
I've
day
dreamed about it
of
my
the
whole life.
reckoning. I walked to the jump. I looked up to this giant slope that went up. I went back to the trailer and I told my dad, I don't know if I should do this. This jump is pretty big. And my dad was like, all right, I'll go check it out. And when I come back, I'll tell you to do it or not. I was getting ready. I put on my pants. I put on my boots. I was butt booty naked the entire time. I got on my bike. I was ready to go.
Don't do it, Plaza. Turn around.
Plaza!
Don't do it.
I was at the starting gate and my dad checked it out and he came back and he said, I don't think that's a good idea. That's a very big jump. And I was
So
like,
big.
"It's too
Don't do
late."
it. You're gonna hurt yourself.
I already
You'll hurt
made up
yourself.
my mind. I kicked my bike. And I started riding. I was right in front of it on my bike. I was sweating. There were people around me. No one has done this jump yet. Like, there are different people, like different classes, right? Nobody has done this. I drove up to it and I was like 40 feet away from it. And I was like, wow, a little bigger than I expected. I was thinking in my head, no one has ever done this. There were literally people on the side of the jump because it was a very
all
popular
praying
jump.
like,
no one does it. Sweating from my head, tears drops in my eyes.
Go to the
I'm
man.
gonna have to do this. And I drove up full speed to the jump. I didn't think about it.
Oh my god.
And I just whooped straight up in the air.
Holy-
I felt weightless. I didn't feel anything anymore. I thought I was gonna die.
Oh, he did
Am I
die.
going fast enough? I'm going too fast. I came to the top, the climax, and I was about to go down. Was I going too
never
fast?
went
Was
down.
I going too slow? I just lost my speed. I went down, and bam! I landed perfectly. But that's not it. There's a 90-degree corner coming up, literally 7 feet away from me while I'm going really fast. I slam in my brakes. I do a little Tokyo drift. My dad was there as
I'm
well.
loving
He
the
filmed
sound
everything.
effects.
He got this on camera actually. And I took that corner and everything was perfect. Everyone was looking. Everyone
something
started
on my
clapping.
eye,
And I was like,
dude.
yeah. I'm that guy.
That's my.
I'm that guy.
that's-
I was the first one to do that jump that day. And everyone was like, oh my god, he's so cool. And that's how I lost my virginity.
A sport
Stop
that will get
it.
even more ladies.
Stop
a
it.
sport that all women love is basketball.
I wanted to go play with my high school
Like I
friends.
said, I
you know,
love me
'cause
some basketball.
I was a little baby. So we went to
Interesting.
the basketball court in the ghetto because why not?
Basketball prank in the ghetto gone wrong. Cops called.
I'm so talented. I am probably the top 10 basketball players you've never heard of, okay? And there's probably a reason why you've never
Alright,
heard
I got
of If I was put in the league would be me. I would be the face of everything. I would be
You say the
Michael
foot?
Jordan.
I'll be the foot
I
of
would be
everything?
LeBron.
You played basketball and you're 4 feet tall. How are you gonna talk about this sport?
This is the time in my life where I'm going to do the impossible. Okay, I'm going to dunk the ball. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
You can't even freaking hop 3 centimeters.
You got, I would like to see you
You're
walk
shut
a
up.
mile.
If I walk a mile, the world will collapse. Okay, I'm doing you a favor.
All right, Mr. Fat God, you need to calm down. You need to take a chill pill. You need to also lose some weight. I'm just saying. Anyway, I decided in my
So
brain
nice.
today was
So
the day
nice.
I'm going to dunk. Okay, me jump all the way to like what 10 feet. Okay, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna slam the ball in and go boom. Okay,
Boom.
I mentally prepared
Boom.
myself.
Mic
okay?
drop.
I
Boom.
did. I did huff and puff. I'm mentally preparing my brain, and then it hit me. Urethra. I have it in my soul and my spirit. Okay, I ran. I go boom, 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 and this is heavy steps, like Fat God himself, right? I head steps. Boom, boom. I'm running at full speed, and I jump.
Not
I'm
dribbling,
in
just
air
running.
like this cat.
Like,
okay?
like a
my
running back.
God.
It's insane. It's literally me right
Oh
there.
my
okay?
God.
Incredible.
And I realized I don't have the height for this.
Oh.
So I ditched the
Wah,
ball.
wah,
I throw
wah.
the ball. I'm like, oh my god, I'm. going
T-Ba's
to
the type
miss.
of
I
dude to
need
jam his finger while
I need
playing
to figure this out,
basketball,
right?
and then use like a wrench to
I
unclog
jump
it.
and I let go of the ball, and then I'm trying to catch something because I feel like if I fall, I'm gonna,
Oh, he's
I'm
gonna break a
both
leg.
my legs and end up like Fat God himself. I hang on the net, right? And I'm like, oh crap! If I let go, I'm going to die. I look down. Oh my god, that's really far, right? I don't know what to do in the situation. I'm panicking. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm really tall right now. If I fall, I'm gonna break my ankles and die, and maybe like blow up the building or something. I don't know.
It happens.
That escalated really quick.
Basketball.
Real quick.
And my fingers are like burning because it's like rope burn, so it's like the rope is like cutting my hand, so like all of the net basically just turned into knives, and I'm grabbing all of that. My friend, he goes under me and he holds my legs and he pulls me up, so I let go, and I'm like okay, my friend got me, right? So as I let go, he let goes. I immediately grab onto the rope, but I slipped,
right
and
now.
my entire finger was like gashed open. I had 5 fingers
Ow.
at the start of the game, and now I'm left with 3. Basically, I died. I still have more athletic
07's
ability than
chat,
Fat God.
07's.
What is with you and fingers? Like, your poor fingers. They've been through trauma, TBH.
Where did the ball go? Did it go in or?
Oh, I don't remember where the ball. I literally,
It's
as
gone.
I was
It
like,
disappeared.
realizing that I'm
It
going to die,
abracadabraed.
I just threw the ball, just hoping.
When
that
did this
I can
happen?
Catch something.
What age did this happen?
Like 2-3 years.
Oh my God. This was a recent event.
This is a recent event. Yes.
On a positive note, we can animate the ball going
Let's
in.
go!
Congratulations.
Yo!
Congratulations.
Can you make it, like,
Congratulations.
7
Congrats,
seconds
congrats.
explosion at the end? That'd be
All
great.
the- all
my
the
God,
points.
Really poor Photoshop.
Wait, where did that
edit.
explosion come from? If you guys enjoy that, let me know what your favorite sport is down below. And make sure to go subscribe to all my friends' channels. All their links are down below.
All right, let me bring you in, fam. Let me bring you in. Dude, that was so
Imagine
dope.
living
Oh
on the
god, oh
deadliest-
god. Hey. Dude, I love SockStudios. You know you are guaranteed to laugh when you watch these. Again, my favorite sports are football and basketball. I love watching football and basketball, and I love playing basketball. Let me know if you guys got any silly stories. Let me know in the comments. Make sure you show SockStudios some love by subscribing to their channel and liking the original video. And if you enjoyed my reaction, please help support the channel by smashing that subscribe and like button. It's absolutely free, and it greatly helps out the channel. Enjoy the rest of your day, and remember, it's eat, sleep, and make beats, and as usual, be kind of what it up. That's all I got. Boom, I'm out. Got my love for the Sauce Cake. Peace out, chat.